Welcome back, folks. You're listening to the highlights of the day with Raghav. This is 1st Jan 2020, and I wish you Happy New Year to all of you. Well, let's quickly move on. The first highlight coming from the online payment. Online payment in the nation will be mandatory from the 1st Feb 2020 at every single shop and any business area. Okay, if in case of denial, they have to pay fine of rupees 5,000. I would like to quote here. Those person will be considered only if they have 50 crore business per month. Okay, so move on. Next highlight coming from the CBSE, Central Board of Secondary Education. Now you are not allowed to appear in the examination unless you don't get 75% of attendance. So make sure you are 70% getting 75% attendance in CBSE board once you are in 10th to 12th examination, right? Move on. The third highlight coming from the plastic ban. Okay, in nations, most of the places are banned for single uses of plastic. Okay, in Kerala especially, the government says from today onwards, which is 1st Jan 2020, a new year, the plastic ban, the single uses of plastic in certain more area has been added as a clause. Okay, move on. The fourth highlight coming from the Article 370 at Jammu and Kashmir. So you remember the 370 and revoke of 370. By the way, in Jammu and Kashmir, I would like to tell you here, internet facility has been started at few places, just like hospitals, and SMS facilities has also been started right after it calculated days 149. Move on. The fifth highlight coming from the DOT, Department of Telecommunication. Department of Telecommunication has says a 5G network will be start by this month January 2020, and by the December 2020 will get the 5G network facility ready to use. Move on. The sixth highlight coming from the income tax department. Okay, so many time income tax department are changing the date of Aadhaar card and Aadhaar card and PAN card link update. Okay, this time they have also changed the date of Aadhaar card and PAN card link. That has been increases till 31st March 2020. I repeat, 31st March 2020 should be the last date according to the last update by Income Tax Department. So if you haven't done yet, please do that. Okay, move on. The seventh highlight coming from the Railway Protection Force. You understand RPF, Railway Protection Force, right? Now the Railway Protection Force name has been changed from Railway Protection Force to Bharatiya Railway Suraksha Bal. Okay, move on. The eighth highlight coming from the DMRC, Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, now has changed one station name. Named was Pragati Maidan, became the Pragati Maidan Metro Station to Supreme Court Metro Station. Move on. The ninth highlight coming from the railway Reliance Industry. By the way, Reliance Industry, you know that Mukesh Ambani owned company Reliance Industry works in many sector, especially known as Geo Mobile. Okay, I would like to tell here they have opened one new online mart in order to compete Flipkart and Amazon. Just they say Geomart. I say they had already Agio, but here the Geomart, they will be selling more product apart from the clothing. Move on. The 10th highlight coming from the PTM, Parents Teacher Meeting. Okay, now PTM is a structure of private schools, right? But the PTM can be availed at UP government school as well. So by the next month it will be on board. Move on. The last highlight coming from the banking sector. Okay, banking sector transaction decline charges. You may need to pay rupees 25 per transaction in case of any decline transaction, no matter from the POS machine, card swiping machine, and the ATM card machine. Remember, sometime what happens, we don't remember that whether we have money in our account or not. We just swap our card or insert the card in the ATM machine, and the transaction goes to decline. In same scenario, you have to pay rupees 25 per transaction. So be aware and contact your bank in case of the clarification more. So that is for today, guys. I hope you like this clip. Please do let me know below. Thank you so much for listening me. I'll get back to you tomorrow with another highlight. And at last, I would say once again, wish you happy new year ahead. Best of luck.